My friend Charlie asks, I've seen your video on beetle restoration, and one day I'd love to do the same, as I've always wanted to own a bug, but I don't have the skills or knowledge, so I just wanted to ask you if you knew the best way to learn. Well, Charlie, I'm not so sure that I know the best way to learn, but I can tell you what my own experience was like, and hopefully it will be useful to anyone that wants to try this sort of thing. When I was 17, I bought my first car for like $500. They broke down, as those things often do, and I would be desperate to get it working again. I learned painfully and slowly, but I was young and I had the advantage of time and a singular focus. I came to own a lot of junky cars. I actually came to enjoy it when my car broke down. I had a job to do, and I loved to visit the junkyard and get my hands dirty. I knew close to nothing, but I talked to lots of mechanics, and I tried to absorb what they had to say. Mechanics are just like everyone else, and most of them are good people who just want to help, and they enjoy talking about the subject. And just like every profession, some of them will be rude, and they will enjoy pointing out how badly you're doing something. This might actually be the worst way to learn. It would have been easier to just go to school and learn from other people's mistakes. I realize that the bug video makes me appear way more capable than I really am. I'm not an expert, and I wish more of my viewers knew this. I didn't show you the hours and days of messing up, doing things wrong, putting things on backwards, and throwing away money. I failed over and over and over again. But I kept going because I had this image in my mind that one day the car would be done, and it gave me something to struggle against. It's good to have a plan. I used to be the kind of guy who didn't subscribe to this way of life, but it really does improve your chances of success. Some days will be easy, but some days will be very hard, and you'll start to doubt if you ever want to finish this, or if it's even worth all the money and time and effort. If you think about it too much, you'll realize it isn't worth it at all, and you'll put all your half-finished projects on Craigslist with everyone else and probably lie awake at night feeling terrible about it. To see a plan is to have evidence that you once had faith in yourself, that this was doable, and maybe that version of yourself can rub off on you again. In any case, just like every project in life, the one thing you must sacrifice is your time. Many people feel that they will work on the project when a better mood comes around, or when they buy something they don't need, or when the weather is better, when the time is right. It's all lies you tell yourself. The only way anything ever got done is when you press yourself into it, even when you're not feeling it. Nothing truly valuable ever came without suffering. So just go do it. Throw yourself into the pit of inevitable suffering. It might turn into a nightmare, but it really makes life worth living. I think so anyway. Come back next week and we'll see where I'm at.